Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. It's episode 3 of our blind playthrough, and we have a sea glide. Let's try this sucker out. In the last episode, we got sort of made fun of, I think, by the... Oh, this is awesome. Oh, we're cruising in style. We're so fast now. I think we sort of got made fun of by the writers of Subnautica. Because they gave us what looked to be a scary one-on-one interaction with a beastie in this game. And like a good Subnautica veteran, there you are, you motherfucker, I experienced a true and real panic. And then it turned out to be sort of the funniest interaction I've had in a long time.
Seek fluid intake.
Oops, uh-oh. Fluid. Oh, shit. Okay. I feel like I'm being made fun of. Subnautica knows that I've got PTSD about this shit, and they made fun of me. Let's drink the water. Uh-oh.
Vital signs stabilizing.
What was that? Is that hail? Okay. We took the water. We need to get more water. What are we up to in today's episode? That's a great question. First things first. I think we will attempt to get a good start on some different tools that we're going to be using in many of the future episodes, wherever this world takes me. So, we have a sea glide. That's going to help us get all of these other things. Can I hit you? I can. Okay, very interesting. Now, we're going to attempt to get the other tools on our toolbox and go from there. Where is this? Where's my home again? Right here. So, yeah, we're not going to build a base. Obviously, we don't have quite the tools for that just yet. But we're going to attempt to maybe use this storage where we can. Bullseye shroom piece. It is edible, and it gives us some H2O. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's consume that stuff then. I do need water as well.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Sure. Why not? Okay, let's chuck all you in there.
Seek fluid intake.
Go grab a bunch of stuff, including hopefully some membraney boys. All right. We're off. We are off. That's a bladderfish. Beautiful. That'll make us some water. Are you a ingredient that I can take? Nope. All right. I wonder if I can do anything with these mandrakes. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Here's something I'm gonna scan. Nope. Can't do anything with you, though. Alright. First things first. Goal is just, like, absolutely full water and food. And some extra in our inventory very quickly ready to grab. If we happen to grab other materials along the way, that's great. But the focus is ladderfish and probably like boomerangs? I don't know. Boomerangs are high in protein, right? Or at least that used to be true.
New creature discovered.
New creature discovered. Not that new. Got 33 oxygen, so I'm doing just fine. I feel like we're fine. I feel like for the first time right now, we're sort of setting out with like a goal in mind. The fuck was that? Is that falling apart? Or was that just thunder? Is that ice thing falling apart? Oh, God. I guess we can eat hoopfish as well. We could probably eat a peeper. I don't want to eat a pingling. I don't even really want to try. Don't feel so guilty about eating these fuckers, though. Oi! Okay. That should be a good start, right? Plenty of food, plenty of water. Nope. Grab the titanium and go. is that noise? I feel like the no. It's just the thunder. Okay. I sort of had the feeling that, like, maybe God, these fuckers are fast. Maybe the ice itself was falling apart. The weather here seems absolutely crazy, so I thought, I don't know, maybe the whole like ecosystem is constantly in flux here. Maybe we have the ice is melting and then reforming and then getting struck by lightning and being liquid made into liquid. That's the official scientific term.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm working on it, game. I'm working on it. As much water as we can, and then we can make some cooked boomerang. And that should probably do it. We'll keep the rest of them alive in our tank, or in our inventory.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Water's good, and cooked boomerang is good. All right. One more piece of food. Let's do a cooked Arctic peeper. And okay. Our stats are full. We have water and a nutrient block and other potential food. Huzzah. Let's do a little bit of reading. I feel much better now. We have a personal log. Upgrade. Mischievous monkeys.
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby. If I didn't know better, I'd say they're after my supplies.
I think they might be. A sea monkey. A medium-sized and intelligent herbivore, which shows great interest in other life forms and their possessions. It looks a little bit like a Lapras, Pokemon Lapras. More research is needed to understand this life form and its behavior. 2 finger-like appendages on each forearm are tipped with suction pads for basic object manipulation. Okay. It's large. They sort of have an opposable thumb. Its large turquoise crest is made of rigid bone. Is possibly used as a ram. There's a typo there. And is possibly used as a ram, although this has not been observed. Sea monkeys roam the ocean almost playfully, largely fearless of predators. Seen to form small nests where they hoard objects of interest for unknown purposes. Investigate with caution. So we should keep an eye out for a nest. Very interesting. Okay. We have some flora to read about, sorry. Bullseye shroom. They're harvestable fungi found growing near coral bridges. The mushrooms are noteworthy for their thick, meaty caps. They manage to produce a small amount of chlorophyll, which makes it capable of some photosynthesis. Mushroom still gets most of its nutrients from dead matter on the seafloor. Harvestable, plantable. Coral bridges, aka tentacles. Formed by rapidly growing coral polyps that exhibit thigmotropism, which causes growth in response to stimuli or when touching a solid object. Coral bridges grow in thick, twisted patterns that anchor onto rocks or other coral. The underside is covered in colonies of blue barnacles. A frost anemone. The frost anemone grows on the underside of ice floes and icebergs. The anemone's tendrils are covered with thin, stinging hairs that paralyze small fish and plankton that are broken down for nutrients. Interesting. Okay. Stuff comes up, they get frozen, broken down. These tendrils should be trimmed to effectively harvest. The edible heart. Carefully harvest for high nutritional value? Whoa. We have to try that now. Fuck it, let's do it right now. I have to try that. It's a big piece of ice, it looks like. So, I think this way. Probably. What's so highly nutritious in it? Oh. Where's your nest? Sea monkey. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a third one. Okay, they're everywhere. Oh, this looks a little deeper here. Is that a vehicle platform? Whoa, is that a vehicle platform? Oh. Oh, wow. That looks sort of like a shark cage.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I hear you. But also, I have to get this desk blueprint.
New blueprint synthesized.
Okay, okay. All right, what do you got here? What do you do? Open supply crate. A flare. How many fucking flares did they send here? A nutrient block. That's a little bit better. Oh, they're huddling over there. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I'm inside of the cage. This looks like a shark cage, right? Oh, I'm kind of sticking out of the cage. I'm scared. I'm officially scared again. Oh, yo, I'm like hearing stuff. Oh, I don't like it. I can't tell if it's the weather or something else, or... Oh, buddy. Shelf coral? Okay. That sound. What is that? First aid kit? Great. That wouldn't be signifying that there's some danger around here, which might give me a reason to need a first aid kit, is it? This game makes me a coward. I am a coward in this game. That sounded like a monkey. A monkey? I have to say, monkeys and penguins were not the animal...
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
The animals I expected from this game. Speaking of oxygen... Replenish oxygen. Okay. Alright. Well... Oh.
Warning.
Those are PDAs.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Those are 2 PDAs. I think there was an oxygen plant right here. What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? Arctic Ray. Okay. Oh, I thought you were something scary. All right, we just go. I got some PDAs. Oh, maybe not. We're 100 meters deep. Grab whatever that is. Table coral.
That sounds like a distress call.
SOS?
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
Good old Subnautica.
Beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station dock.
Let's go. Delta, okay.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
Lil? Indigestion? How do you know who I am? Lil, Lillian. Okay, I understand. Lillian. I was like, little as in little sister? Wait, no, I'm the little sister. Lil as in Lillian. Okay. Sure. Alright, it is nighttime, and oh, buddy, do we got some resources. Let's dump some stuff and do some more reading. We have a distress beacon. Alright. Back on comfortable territory, I'll tell you that. Oh, shit, I just emptied stuff the wrong way. What am I doing? Alright. The PDA I got was, yeah, okay. A distress beacon and then a... Sure, okay. Sorry, the voice message that I got was a distress beacon and then the other thing. We didn't get to the bottom of a frost anemone. An oxygen plant. Produce a harvestable reserve of oxygen in its bioluminescent floating bulb. It's hypothesized that this attracts territorial air-breathing fauna, forming a symbiotic relationship that protects the plant from herbivorous fish. Underwater source of breathable oxygen, useful in free diving scenarios. Sure. Pink narrowleaf. Grass-like species grows in small clusters near coral bridges. Redwort. Common plant, adaptable to many different environments. Sure. A scaly maw anemone. Maw is such a good word. The scaly maw anemone prefers shallow water and ample exposure to sunlight. Exists in a symbiotic relationship with a species of vibrant algae that lives atop the anemone's trunk. These algae thrive in the sun and create a thin, scaly bacterial mat around the structure of the anemone as they feed on other microorganisms that filter through the anemone's water space. We have shelf coral and then twisted mandrake. Shelf coral. Oh, my dog's having a nightmare. Hi, buddy, wake up. I don't know what he was dreaming about. A type of stony coral commonly found growing along rocky ledges. Hardened biocomposite exoskeletons. The coral's polyps continuously grow upward and outward in thin layers, creating a grooved shelf-like appearance. Cool. Twisted mandrake. Grows in temperate coral zones. Leafy canopy photosynthesizes sunlight, providing shade to the bulbous structure underneath. Okay. We got logs and communications. This is what we're curious about, right? Disciplinary meeting, personal favors.
Fred, great to see you. Come on in. You don't mind if I record this, do you?
Am I in trouble?
No. You know me. Just a fanatic for details. And my memory's not what it used to be.
I know what that's like.
Yes. Is that why you've been running so many personal errands for your colleagues? We asked you to limit them.
So I am in trouble.
That's not how I want you to look at it. Here's what I see. You're a team player. You want to get the job done.
I think I have a pretty good record there.
You want people to like you.
Has anyone complained?
Fred, the trouble is, not everyone is as reliable as you are. Sometimes people need help being where they need to be and concentrating on their work.
All the trips were work-related.
It appears you transported tech for Lil, rather far out from her base.
Okay.
Well, it needed to go deep, and she needed a sea truck.
Her work is currently on surface installations. She shouldn't be anywhere near the water. No more favors to friends, agreed?
Yes, sir.
I keep telling you. Call me Manu.
Fred sounded so pained there. Okay. So, sea truck. Disciplinary meeting, personal favors. Fred is driving a sea truck for Lil.
The damn ugly thing followed me into the shallows. Didn't think something that big would follow me up here. Had to jettison the sea truck. Again.
Big.
I guess I could try to go back for the parts when it leaves. If it leaves. I really don't want to sit in another meeting with Emmanuel. Manu, as he likes to be called. I just want to drive around and deliver cargo in peace.
Oh, Fred. Okay. Interesting. We got the distress call thing.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
I don't want to check it out. I mean, it could be something scary down there. All right. Well, we need to go deep. Interesting. So, the existence of a sea truck. That seems like it bodes well for having an item in the future, a drivable thing in the future. And then a distress beacon down at like 250 meters. Cool. So I think we should probably. We also had this earlier, a mineral detector. Proximity detector used to locate materials, fragments, and other items with identifiable signatures. And it doesn't seem that hard to build. So this seems like the scanner room, except more accessible, probably less good. I don't know. Maybe less good. But, Okay. Very interesting. A beacon also seems usable. I don't know for sure that we need to make one, though. Okay, well, we've met priority number 1 today, which is have a lot of usable food and water in our inventory. So, that's fantastic. I think priority number 2 here, we're going to make our way towards that beacon, but I think that's going to be in the next episode. I think priority number 2 here might be... Is this a different peeper? No, I just haven't scanned a normal peeper. It's sort of... Oh my god. Get a handle on some of the wildlife around here. There we go. Finally. Oh, that's just a big old pingwing. Apparently I haven't scanned one of those before. So, let's do that. Let's step back inside. I know we've been reading a lot, but that's half the joy of this game for me is reading a bunch of the lovely world-building writing that happens in these games. Okay, so we have... Sorry, let's organize this PDA. Coral. Table coral. Each disc is an individual colony of microorganisms filtering nutrients from the water. Growth patterns indicate the colonies are in direct competition for positions with superior current or light. Unlike other coral species, its structure is malleable, softly pulsating as it pumps nutrients to its extremities, only turning rigid when it senses physical assault. Jewel-like nodes in the surface are concentrated buildups of rare minerals the coral's unable to process. It is going to be computer chip fabrication. We have adult penguin with its sharp little inside teeth. Bird-like creatures. They hunt small fish below the waters, huddle in packs on the ice above, consume small prey fish, regurgitate them for its young. A retractable tail and claws allow for fast evasion of predators underwater and maximum grip on the ice. Sharp teeth concealed inside the beak can tear chunks out of aggressors and prey alike. Okay. Less cuddly than they look. The Arctic ray is harmless. It's a fast-moving ray species, well adapted to low temperature. It's got 2 sets of wings. Can quickly change direction and accelerate. Exclusively herbivorous. Herbivorous, however you say that. And the Arctic peeper, motherfucker. Oh, peepers. A fast prey fish, camouflaged against the ice. Like the common peeper, it's fast and relatively intelligent, allowing it to survive in large numbers. Don't like the auto-generated name. Suggest ice clops, like cyclops. They are edible. So here's my big picture takeaways. I'm playing this game very blind. So blind that I don't remember 100% the name of the planet that we were on in the last game. I'm pretty sure it's 4645b. I believe that is the case. I think we're just at one of the poles, at a cold place on that planet. That said, I don't know where we are in time, because I think we might be much more ahead in time. I don't know how much more. The planet in the first game was such a far, like, outpost that they were building phase gates to get there. Now there's people here all the time. There's many people here, it seems. It's not super populated, maybe, but there's definitely more people here. Yeah. These are my takes so far. So, we have a repair tool. Can be targeted at any common device, control panels, habitat modules, radios, etc. to stitch wires and seams back together. Radios. Wait, do I have a radio? No? Okay. Well, fair enough. All good technicians keep one of these underneath their pillow. Most people don't care why it works, just that it saved their life one time. In case you're curious, it combines scanner and fabricator technologies to determine the proper specifications for the targeted object and rearrange the available physical material to match the original specs. The Altera repair tool. It's your fix. Then we have the... Let me just clean this up a little bit. Keep things nice and organized. Mineral detector. Complex blend of electromagnetic field transmission and beta decay detection, capable of identifying nearby resources, approximating the distance. 2 antennae emit an advanced pattern of waves to detect specific materials for mining. ultra bright visual display. Oh, it's handheld. It's handheld. Holy shit. Proximity alarms add an extra layer of information for finite spatial positioning. Yeah, the technology is better. 100%. We're a little bit in the future because the technology is better. Handheld scanner. I think we did not read this, actually. I don't think we did, right? Break down damaged and otherwise useless devices into their base metals for salvage purposes. We're just kind of scanning here. We're scanning the entry on the scanner. Oh, buddy. Scanner will attempt to match scanned organisms against the onboard database. If no match is found, the species will be assigned an easy-to-remember name, and a new database entry will be created. Your PDA's AI will also attempt to synthesize theories on behavioral tendencies. Very cool. And then we have my suit, the All-Environment Protection Suit, the AEP Mark III Beta. Latest all-environment suit is stronger, warmer, and more lightweight than ever. Onboard communication and heads-up display. Biometric monitoring and feedback. Slimline build for maximum freedom of movement. 5/4 millimeter neoprene layer. Supports aquatic activity at nearly any temperature. Above -10 degrees Celsius. Delightfully comfortable. You'll forget that it exists. Property of XenoWorks. Must be returned at termination of employment. Can be purchased from the company for 1 credit. Accounting reasons. That's a cool little thing. I love the Altera versus XenoWorks dynamic of the types of the cultures contrast. They do. A fabricator. Okay, we're gonna keep reading here. Oh, all the normals. All right, cool. So we have a couple different items here to read, and then I feel like we are... This is beautiful. At the end of the 3rd episode, I feel like we're truly getting to ground zero, below zero, ground zero. From here on out, everything is... We have the basics, and it's time to start putting things together. Sea Glide is a personal transportation device designed for use in oceanic environments, up to 36 kilometers an hour in standing water. Basic topographical data. Replaceable battery. Keep fingers clear of propeller. Anything that moves faster underwater is probably trying to eat you. A mobile vehicle bay. Deployable station to construct stuff. It's a common tool in almost all industrial, scientific, and colonization operations. Okay. That's good world building information there. Industrial, scientific, and colonization. Also, they don't use the Oxford comma. Come on, people! Get on board with the Oxford comma. Solar panel. Probably relatively self-explanatory. Power source is a requirement of habitat oxygen generators. Limited power. May be mounted on or near the habitat itself. And the power rate is relative to sunlight exposure. Habitat builder, I'm going to need one of these. It's been an essential tool of xenoscientists, colonists, and emergency relief crews across 11 different transgovs for more than 50 years. More than 50 years. Okay, so this gives us some timing. Was the Habitat Builder new at the time that I was using it in Subnautica? Maybe? Either way, we're probably not more than 60 years removed. Habitat modules are hermetically sealed from the outside environment. Built on land, underwater, or in a vacuum. Oh, sorry, there's a lot of stuff here. Holy shit. Habitats can be enhanced to become long-term homes, remote research stations, defensive outposts, and more. Select the basic compartment from the builder menu. Place it somewhere opportune. Add a hatch. Build a solar panel. Construct and go crazy. Flood control, fabricator, etc. A home far, far away from home. Cool. Incredible. We have our start. 3 episodes into Below Zero. We've got it all underneath us. A good smattering of biological information, flora, fauna, a reason to be on this planet, something broad to start exploring towards the missing sister, and something very specific to start exploring towards the Delta Station 250 meters deep. And some lovely world-building lore about Xenoworks and Altera, and a whole bunch of new challenges with temperature and etc. I can't wait for the rest of this playthrough. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Thank you so much for joining for the first 3 episodes. I'm going to continue recording more. I'm going to keep pumping out these episodes. Just a reminder, I would very greatly appreciate, I and the comment moderators for this channel would greatly appreciate keeping the comments on this series blind. If you want, the easiest way to think about it is if you're going to write a comment that will change the way that I play the game in any way, shape, or form. Give me info on how to solve a problem. Give me lore. Any of that stuff. Please don't write it. We can only keep this thing blind if we all work together. And I promise you, we're all going to have a better time. Even if I struggle a little bit, if I keep this as blind as we possibly can. If you enjoyed this episode, a like or a positive comment down below helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, a great shout out to the amazing Amy the Amazing over on Patreon. Thank you for the support, Amy. I appreciate you. I'm a small YouTuber. I could not do this without the support of the patrons. Amy, this episode goes out to you. I hope that you enjoy it. I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode at 3 p.m. Until then, bye-bye.